Hey, what is going on? This is RPGT once again with another video. Thank you to all my subscribers out there. Shout out to you wherever you are. Thank you for the support once again. I appreciate it. And let's talk about playoff matchup for the Toronto Raptors. And who would that be for the Raptors to play in the first round? Well, right now, we know that the Raptors will be the 5th seed. They can't finish nowhere fourth with Philadelphia because the Sixers won their game, beating Indiana earlier today, 133 to 120. So right now, both Philadelphia and Boston are tied with the same identical record. For the Raptors now, we'll have one more game remaining tomorrow. After tomorrow's game, whether Toronto wins or not doesn't really matter, but they have to keep an eye on either Philadelphia or Boston. Now, I'm not sure who holds the tiebreaker. I don't have no information with me right now. But if Boston wins their game and Philadelphia wins their game tomorrow, and it still remain tied, it seems like Boston will have that third seed, I believe. But I'm not sure if Milwaukee comes into play in this one, but I think Milwaukee already has the tiebreaker between Boston and Philadelphia. Um, if Boston loses, Philadelphia wins their game, Raptors will play the Celtics in the first round. The other way around, we know that it will be Philadelphia. All right. So just gotta have to wait. After tomorrow night, Raptors will take on the Knicks in Madison Square Garden. That is a 7 o'clock tip off. And man, it's gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. It's been a long time, Jurassic Park. It's gonna get fired up watching a playoff team, and I wanted to talk about something else as well. Do a little history. So the last time the Raptors were a 5th seed was back in 2001, where they beat the Knicks in 5 games. I remember back then it was only best of 5 first round series, and then after that was 7, and then they changed it. I think they changed that whole thing after. I don't remember the year, but all I remember back then it was best of 5 series. So this will be the second time that the Raptors in franchise history will be as a 5th seeded team. So let's hope history repeats itself in the first round. Back then, second round, well, if you remember, they did lose to the Sixers in that second round. So that's that. All right. Scottie Barnes has moved up to number 1. That's good news. So that means, hey, if Scottie Barnes can put up 20-piece tomorrow night against the Knicks, signed, sealed, delivered, that Rookie of the Year nomination right there for him. Look, I was looking at the voting the past couple of days, almost a week now, or over a week, and realized how on earth is Scottie Barnes still in 3rd place. But earlier, I guess it was today or yesterday, the NBA decided to, hey, you know what? We see what Scottie Barnes is doing. We got to get him on top right there. Cleveland, Evan Mobley, this guy was getting a bypass every single week. He's been injured. I don't know why his name was still up on top. It's beyond me. Kate Cunningham, his team has been eliminated from what 2 months already. The Pistons. It was just the Scottie Barnes show. Scottie Barnes being selected number 4. Orlando Magic were. There's a video if you saw it. There's a video with at the draft where they showed Magic fans reacting to the Raptors pick of Scottie Barnes and not Jalen Suggs, and they were so happy. Jalen Suggs, nowhere near the top 3 in rookie voting. So Scottie Barnes, congratulations. First rookie of the year for the Raptors since Damon Stoudemire. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. And also, you know, I like to have a little fun sometimes, even if I don't really talk about it. So I'm looking back at the Raptors schedule and looking at the games that they've lost to teams that were, or I should say, are not in a playing tournament. Okay. And right now, Raptors are 48-33. Their record, not including the game last night against the Houston Rockets, but if you want to count it, okay. Basically, the Raptors should be 58-23. 58-23. Look, the losses against Detroit, which Raptors got swept by them in the season series. Losses to OKC. Portland, they lost 2 times to Portland. I believe there was Indiana as well. So there's a couple of games where the Raptors, hey, look, if they have won those games, Raptors would have been the number 1 seeded team. Just imagine that. 58-23 right now. If they have not lost those games, and I mean, it's sports, but things happen, and we just gotta move on. So, but it's just a little fun thing I just wanted to talk about as well. So, as I was saying, playoff matchup, first round for the Raptors will be determined after tomorrow night's game. Raptors, will they play Boston or they're going to play the Sixers? And sometimes they say it's be careful what you wish for, right? And I know a lot of Raptor fans out there are saying, well, you know, the Raptors will beat Philadelphia because Raptors have won the season series. They have a better matchup. They know their game plan against Joel Embiid. They know what to do to try to stop James Harden, maybe. There's going to be players on Sixers like Thibault and Maxey are going to be might be a little problem. Tobias Harris as well. And then here we have the Boston Celtics. If Raptors play the Celtics, you know, people are saying, hey, that's going to be a tough matchup. Boston's going to win that series. So it's coming down to be careful who you or what you wish for. In my case, like if Raptors play Boston, maybe the Raptors win in 6 games. If the Raptors play Philadelphia, maybe Philadelphia wins. Okay, you can't look at regular season matchups and games. Playoffs are a totally different atmosphere. Okay, totally. Everything changes up. The coaches are gonna look at each game and see, okay, well, we'll see what this player did wrong. We'll see what our the transition, the switches we're doing wrong here. Are we posting up here? We're not posting up. Are we trying to get loose guys open? Everything changes. So you cannot just look at regular season and then think, wow, Raptors won the season series against the Sixers 3-1. If the Raptors play them, that's an easy series win. Maybe not an easy. I wouldn't call it easy. Maybe if Philadelphia and Toronto plays, we might see another 7-game series like in 2019. If the Raptors play Celtics, we might see another 7-game series like in the 2020 bubble playoffs. So just got to be careful what we wish for, but all we have to do is just wish that the Raptors play their best and something magical happens. And talking about something magical happens, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling that this is the year in the city of Toronto that we might see a championship team. Out of the three, the Blue Jays, Raptors, and Leafs, one of those three teams are going to win. They're going to win. That's just how I feel. All right. So that's going to do it for me with this one here. Hopefully the Raptors do get that championship ring, another one like this, and hope you have a nice day, nice evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.